New at 6, we are taking a look at an alarming epidemic happening right here in our area. As Alabama tightens regulations on prescription opioids, heroin use is skyrocketing. As I found out, heroin is reaching a whole new demographic of users. Allison Bolin told me right now her #1 priority is getting her life together so she can see her 3-year-old daughter.
Hopefully, I will be able to get my visitation back with her and have her full time. That's what I'm praying for. I have not seen my daughter since January. My family, or my father, has custody of her.
Bolin's family took custody of her daughter as she fights an addiction that nearly destroyed her life.
My addiction started around 6 years ago after my mother passed away from terminal cancer. I was a college student. I dropped out and started hanging out with the wrong people. Instead of getting counseling or going to grieving counseling, stuff like that, I started using drugs.
At first it was prescription opioids. Then a friend introduced her to heroin. She says it was cheap, $20 for an all-day high, but more importantly, helped her escape pain. Bolin told me in this area the common street name for heroin is boy, spelled B-O-Y. She told me she could go up to someone, ask them if they knew where she could find boy, and they tell her how to get a hold of the drug. What was your accessibility to it? How easy was it to get?
It was very easy to get heroin. In me, buying, it started off with purchasing pills, and that's very expensive. Opiates, Lorcets. I found it very easy and accessible to get heroin, and it's very dangerous. It's more dangerous than taking, all drugs are dangerous, but I have lost over 5 friends in 1 year of heroin overdose.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as heroin use has increased, so have heroin-related overdose deaths. 15,482 people died in 2017 alone. Between 2010 and 2017, the number of heroin-related overdose deaths increased by almost 400%. The CDC reports that heroin use has increased sharply across the United States among most age groups and all income levels. Some of the greatest increases occurred in demographic groups with historical low rates of heroin use, including women, the privately insured, and people with higher incomes. Franklin County District Attorney Joey Rushing told Way 31 he has seen the uptick in cases locally, and it has started to hit his county hard.
We've had several overdoses in the last month, but we don't usually send them off to an autopsy if it's a for sure overdose where we had just a couple maybe 2 weeks ago. I remember 2 in a row. Heroin is something that we've heard about for a while in Franklin County, that somebody's starting to sell heroin or somebody's starting to use heroin, but about 6 months to about a year ago, all of a sudden we started seeing cases on it, and basically the rumors turned out to be true.
No one will be able to stand against you as long as you live.
Right now, Bolin is recovering at a treatment facility called the Love Lady Center. Once she graduates from the program, she plans to get a degree in counseling and help others overcome what she is going through.
It has definitely broken my family. It destroyed my life, but thank God that I'm on the path now of righteousness, on a path of just a brand new life.
Bolin told me the thought of reuniting with her daughter keeps her motivated every day. She can't wait until they are together again and to help other mothers battling addiction in her community. And I have an update for you on Allison's story. She just called us today and says that she just found out she was granted visitation rights. So Saturday she spent 2 hours with her daughter. It was her first time seeing her since January. So we certainly wish Allison the best of success on her journey to recovery.